Hey everyone, it's William. Today we're going to do a mod breakdown list of my friend Eric's 2007 Acura TSX. He will go into detail about what he's done to the car. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off with the exterior first. Eric, can you tell me a little bit about it?
So the car has a full OEM Euro R lip kit. Got the front lip, side skirts, and the rear lip. Also have the JDM CL9 headlights, as well as the Honda OEM window visors on the side. And in the back, I have a CSX Type S lip spoiler. I think it's a little bit bigger than the stock TSX one, and it is paint matched. All the boys know that this car has not changed in terms of looks for the last 2 years now, so I'm definitely working on that, maybe getting some aero on the car soon for the next track season.
Okay, so moving on to the wheel, tire, and suspension setup. Eric, what has been done to it?
So for the suspension, I currently have the Teen Flex Z's. Some people may know it as a decent street car suspension setup, but for the track, it definitely isn't stiff enough. Going to be needing an upgrade for that in the future. For the front, I have the Skunk 2 camber arms, and for the rear, I have the SPC camber arms. In terms of the wheel setup, I am currently running the Rays Graham Light 57 DRs, front and rear 17x9 plus 38. As for tire setup, I'm currently running Nanking AR1s. I'm running two 55/40s in the front and two 45/40s in the rear. And for the braking setup, it's pretty much stock, other than not calipers, but brake pads. For the front, I'm currently using the Project Mu Racing 999s, and for the rear, I have the Hawk HPSs.
Okay, so moving on to the interior, what mods have you done so far?
I've got nothing too crazy going on. I have the Narita Dogfight steering wheel, 350mm with the blue stitching. I have the Workspell Quick Tilt, kind of just allows me to get out of the car a little easier. This car is a daily for me too. For the seat, I have the Brid Zeta 3s with the Brid seat rails and the Recaro side mounts. And for the pedals, I have the Strut King pedals. They're definitely better than stock. They're just bolt-on. Really makes heel towing a lot easier. And moving on to the shifter, I have the Hybrid Racing short shifter, as well as the Battlecraft teardrop shift knob. I also have the Hybrid Racing detent springs and the Acuity shifter selector springs, as well as their shifter linkage bushings. So that's pretty much it for the front, nothing too crazy going on. For the rear, there's even less going on. I pretty much stripped out the rear of the car. Still need to take out the sound deadening, but obviously everyone knows this car is quite a heavy car, so I'm trying to save as much weight as possible, get a little more rotation going on the track.
So what's been done under the hood?
Not a whole lot going on for the motor. The motor itself is pretty much stock. I'm currently using an Apexi short ram intake, as well as a Koyo rod. That definitely really helps with the cooling on track. The OEM cooling option is just not that great, and this basically solved it for me. I also have an oil catch can, as well as these braided lines done by the previous owner. He said he did it in his garage. I have no idea how he did that, but I guess that's pretty cool. For my exhaust setup, I have the PLM headers, as well as the Fujitsu catback exhaust. The car itself is pretty quiet for daily driving, but as soon as VTEC happens, the car definitely opens up a little bit and definitely makes the car a little louder and more fun to drive. But I would say the best part about the car would be the transmission. I blew the diff about 2 years ago, so I decided to rebuild the whole thing. Right now I've replaced it with the RSX Type S 1 to 5th gear and kept the TSX 6th gear for cruising, just a little bit better gas mileage on the highways. And I also have a Quaife helical LSD, probably one of the best investments I've made for the car. Just pulls the car right out of the corners, no problem, and makes the car handle a lot better. The short gearing definitely makes the car a lot more enjoyable for daily driving. Most people know that the TSX stock gears are quite long. They're probably good for boost. If the car is going to be supercharged or turboed, obviously you want the longer gearing. But for the short gearing, if you're planning to keep the car NA, Definitely a better option, makes the car a little bit more peppy.
Shout out to Eric for coming out here and showcasing his 2007 Acura TSX. If you guys enjoyed watching the video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.